All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate your support on this new journey. I'm starting my Purium business and officially launching my business. I've been hopping on with them now for going on 2 months, and I've learned so much about this amazing company, which has really inspired me to share these amazing superfoods with everyone. And just wanted to share my story, how I discovered all of this, and how I got interested and inspired to start my business. So it was about, let's see, 2 years ago now. I was 6 months postpartum with my second child, Violet, and I was experiencing a variety of postpartum symptoms ranging from energy depletion to digestive issues and sleep issues, having trouble sleeping at night and having acid reflux and just a variety of other discomforts that were coming up. And I actually was turned on to these superfoods by my friend Rachel, who sent me a little sample of Power Shake, which is this awesome nutrient packed shake that is part of the ULT, which is more of like the lifestyle transformation pack. And I was trying this Power Shake and just really inspired by how much energy I was getting with it, and how it was helping me through my days, helping me feel a little bit more balanced with my nutrition. And that sort of opened the door to seeing what other options there were. And I was on a little journey of gut health at the time where I was journeying into hoping to be sober long term. And so I actually gave up alcohol around the same time that I started taking Biomedic. And that really helped me with my gut and helping restore my microbiome and cleansing my gut of glyphosate. And it really helped me with mental clarity as well, with the mind gut connection. All of a sudden, I felt like this brain fog was lifted, and I was able to be so much more present with my daughters and had a lot more energy. And it was kind of paving the way for me to take better care of myself as a mom and show up a little bit more for my daughters. And so it really kind of inspired me to go down this road of just dialing in my nutrition. And I was mentioning before that I had Rachel send me a sample of Power Shake a couple months before. And so it was just opening that door of trying to dial in all of that with my health. And so I have actually struggled a lot with consistency over the past couple of years, where I would love to explore making my health better on the daily. But Purium has been a great tool for me to help open up some more possibilities with that day to day, being a busy mom, maybe not being the best with what I've been putting into my body. So it's been really awesome to explore this opportunity to take these superfoods and the organic superfoods that I've grown on biodynamic farms, which has been a huge inspiration for me to continue to do this awesome gift to myself and give back to my body, try to help heal from my 2 kids, and exploring more of that. And yeah, so I've really had a lot of success with it. Lately, I've felt the need to really delve back into my daily rituals, which have been a huge lifeline for me as a mom, working on taking that time for myself, making sure that I'm taking my superfoods, that I'm taking some time to meditate and go inward and do the self-care that's really necessary to be able to pour back into my kids, which has been like gold for me. Where we're always just giving to our children, and we need to give back to ourselves and make sure that we are the most vibrant, amazing person that we can be, an inspiration to our kids. And it has reverberated out to my kids as well. I have kind of a picky eater, and so Violet has been benefiting from that with putting the greens into her smoothies and kind of that good stuff into her body. Really great for us. And recently, I've been really enjoying the personal development aspect of as well as the business, which has helped me show up to these awesome Zoom calls, these workshops, this information about how the superfoods can help other people, but also how we can be a better role model for those around us and inspire them to take better care of themselves, and especially moms. I feel like we really need that sometimes. We need that sort of support and nutritional guidance to try to dial in what we're putting into our bodies and how we can help other people do the same. So it's really aligned with my business as well, where I'm a massage therapist and I try to help people with their health and wellness every day. And so being in session and working on people's full aspect, nutrition as me as well, where I love to share that with my clients, share that with people in my life, and help them become a little bit more healthy, a little bit more tuned in, and especially with the organic farming aspect, supporting that and supporting regenerative agriculture has been a huge inspiration for me to join on as a brand partner and have that opportunity to connect and have that global network of amazing expertise from the Purium community, and then also just offering that up and allowing the products to sort of speak for themselves, and sharing what that can feel like in your body, restoring that inner balance. And especially for me with my gut health has been a huge one, doing the Biomedic cleanse and then experiencing what that's like to have like a nice receiving the good benefits of everything that I'm putting into my body. So it's been a journey, and recently just feeling called to really fully commit to my health and inspire other people to do the same. So this has been a really wonderful opportunity, and I extend the opportunity out to other people as well, which Anna will elaborate on here in a minute, where it's wonderful of moms and trying to better themselves. And I feel really blessed to have this opportunity, and also to have a little bit of income coming in on the side, which is always helpful. With my full-time income, it's obviously great to also have any other income sources, and trying to be as creative as possible to provide abundance for my family. So it's just been a really good opportunity to explore that more. And yeah, so I'm really just grateful to be here and grateful to have this time and this opportunity. And yeah, so Anna's going to be jumping on here in a moment. I don't know what time we have at this point.
Yeah, I'm happy to. That was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Your story is so inspiring. Yay. Yeah, so your story really relates to mine in many different ways. I'm also a wellness practitioner and a massage therapist, a yogi, and then this nutrition component has really helped me just help so many more people. And so thank you so much for having me, Megan, to share. I get the honor of sharing a little of my story, and a little bit of our company's 4 pillars, which are health, wealth, planet, and purpose. So I'll be going over those just very briefly. So yeah, again, like I am very passionate about holistic health, all things wellness. My purpose in life, I feel, is how good can I possibly feel, and then how can I feel as well. So this is such an amazing way to help others with the nutrients we have. So a little bit about my story. I grew up with somewhat of a standard American diet, a little bit healthier, maybe, my parents did the best they could, but still I ended up developing inflammation, diseases, just different chronic infections in my body, like UTIs and yeast and ear infections, and And one day I was just tired of dealing with this. And I learned from regenerative nutrition, which is what we stand for here and what we practice with Purium, that I could actually really have an impact on my children's health that will later on come in my life. So at this point, I was not even ready to be a mom, didn't have kids or anything like that, but I knew I wanted to be healthier for them and pass on stronger genes for them so they didn't have to endure the sicknesses that I did. So this was my constant inspiration to get into regenerative health. So at that point, I was starting to eliminate things that were not serving me. And then I was really saturating my body with all sorts of fruits and vegetables and herbs, and even outer like things that I would consume. I was just very careful, like with what I would watch and who I would spend time with, and just to really eliminate the toxicity in my life. And I thought I was doing really good. I was, but then I was still suffering with low energy, and even these infections were still coming in my life. I knew I could do better, but at this point, I didn't know how, because I really felt like I was doing the best I could. And it was just beautiful timing where a dear friend came into my life and shared with me these nutrients. And I just jumped on board right away when I heard how good it was helping her postpartum depletion. And I jumped in as a customer. I bought some of the nutrients and I consumed it. I felt the difference in my body within moments after drinking. And then about a week, I could really feel it. And so I jumped in to also be a partner like Megan is, to share with other people these health solutions that now I have found. So fast forward, about 3 years later, I got pregnant and I had a beautiful home birth with my son. I still was not as healthy as I could be though. So I just continued on these nutrients. I just continued going on it. And 2 years later, pregnant again. And this time I had a really beautiful pregnancy, no sicknesses, and again gave birth at home to my girl who's now 7 months. And I have very healthy children, and I'm very proud to say I'm now 3 years with no infections. And I really give thanks to these nutrients for supporting me on this path. So as a little bit about who I am and my passion behind this. I was suffering a lot because I didn't know. And so here I am now getting to educate others on this information that is so important. So what is so important? And what was it about these nutrients that really served me and is serving Megan and so many others? Well, that goes into our first pillar, which is health. We are so committed to not only organic soil that our products grow in, but also regenerative soil. So we're putting back into the earth, we're putting back into the soil, actually more than what we're taking out. And if you don't know, we can only be as healthy as our soil. If our soil isn't getting the vitamins and minerals that it needs to grow these abundant foods, we're not going to get them either. So in fact, 99% of our soil in the US is deemed depleted, meaning 99% of us are walking around depleted of our nutrients. So what Purium is committed to is growing in this 1% of soil that is healthy, that is growing really healthy food that is going to get into our bodies and make us thrive the way our bodies are meant to. And in that support system, we are basically like that excuse me, that supports our system to really balance out. So all of our body, when we give it the nutrients it needs, no matter what the issue is in your body, it's all one body, right? So the nutrients is going to fuel the body and really support on getting your ultimate health back. So we are also committed to not only organic and regenerative produce, but we're also very committed to having no contaminants in our products. So I've actually gotten the honor to go to our manufacturer where everything is put in our shipping bags, and I've seen the lab tester there. He triple tests, or she triple tests everything. If it's not 100% pure and premium, it does not go through. So I really love that about our products. We know that there are no fillers, there are no isolates. It is all 100% fruits and vegetables that work together, having all of the minerals and vitamins together so that the body can actually recognize and assimilate appropriately. And that brings me to our next one, which is the wealth aspect, our wealth pillar. And this is a little bit what Megan was touching on of this is an opportunity as well to not only get healthy in our bodies, but also get healthy financially. The founders have chosen this model of business so that it supports our economics. So we have all we do is share our story. We share how passionate we are about how much it's helped us. And we share it just like we share a good movie, right? Or like a nice pair of pants. and your friends buy it and we get a kickback from that, which is so amazing. And not only the financial aspect of our wealth pillar, but also the community that is brought together. And again, Megan touched so beautifully on this too, of we're working together. So I'm an entrepreneur, Megan's an entrepreneur in this business, but we get the support of working together and having each other's support to lean on. So I love that part. And then next is our planet. I love this. We are devoted to helping our planet as well. Just as much as we're helping our bodies, we're helping our planet. A couple of different ways we're doing this is the founders actually spent several years creating the first non-GMO home compostable packaging. And this can just be buried right in your front yard. And it's really incredible. So again, we're putting back into the earth more than what we're taking out right here at our home. Another way is we have a very, very low carbon footprint on how we produce our food. What this looks like in a nutshell is one of the farms we've been partnered with for about 30 years in Utah grows our regenerative produce, and then it is dehydrated via solar and wind at a very low temperature right there on the farm. And so it's compacted very like condensed into very little, and then shipped on one truck, shipped to our California manufacturer where we put it in the non-GMO home compostable packaging. So what I really love about this as well is like we're picking at prime ripeness. A lot of the food that we're seeing in our grocery store is maybe like picked weeks ago, and it's not at its prime ripeness anymore. And even more than that, think about how much food is wasted at the grocery store. We are committed to zero waste. 100% of the produce that is picked is used because it's dehydrated in whole food form and then put on the truck. So we're using the stems, we're using everything, the leaves, everything. So yeah, it's so amazing that we have this opportunity. And then once it's at the manufacturer, it's just shipped right to your door. So there's no middleman, there's no refrigeration use, which is actually like one of the number one like impacts on our carbon, the carbon misdistribution in our planet right now is all the refrigeration use. So yeah, so that is a little bit of our dedication to the earth, and then our purpose. You're hearing it in our voices. Megan's voice, she's passionate. You're hearing it in mine. I'm passionate. Our purpose is to stand here and tell people what we found, tell people the solution to our health, our wealth, and our planet. And one way we're doing this is sharing the knowledge of glyphosate, which is the leading chemical in Roundup. And this is a chemical that is linked to so many different illnesses these days, like anxiety, depression, food sensitivities, gut issues, even certain cancers are linked to glyphosate. And we actually have the only clinically certified product that reduces glyphosate in the body to 75%, which is really incredible. This has really changed my life. It's impacted my gut. Constipation was another thing that I've dealt with since I was a little girl. And after having this product specifically and synergistically linked or used with the other products as well, it's taken my constipation down to 0. So very proud about that. And yeah, we also have different like different ways to sharing that is affordable to everyone. We have programs for people who need assistance with it, and yeah, just anything. We're here to shine the light on the solution for our planet and our health. So I'm going to pass it back to Megan, and she's going to tie in a little bit of her passion and how she's starting her new Purium business with these core values weaved in.
Thank you so much, Anna. You've just been such a wealth of knowledge, and I just really appreciate you being here and sharing everything with us, and showing up in a leadership role as well, which I feel like is just such an awesome opportunity as well, to say, you know, I want to lead, I want to share, and that's so heart-centered for me, and I really appreciate your time. I'm going to go ahead and just incorporate some of those values with my story here. So yeah, I feel like health and wealth to me have been two that have just gone hand in hand with my purpose and my vision for this business as well. So, I mean, it really starts with your health, and I noticed a huge shift in my mentality once I started cleansing my gut and then also dialing in my nutrition and choosing these superfoods daily for my life. And health is just such a huge gift, and it's one that a lot of us do take for granted, and we might be traveling down like a road where we're just not the healthiest version of ourselves, and it's easy to sort of go into that, especially as a mom. And that's definitely what I'm passionate about too, is sharing with other moms how we can be better versions of us. And so health is a huge reason why I definitely started to delve into this in terms of starting my business, because it is, from my own perspective, just an incentive for me to continue my daily health practices. So it's my incentive to be consistent with my rituals, consistent with my nutrition. And then I noticed that when I'm a healthier version of me, then the rest of my life starts to open up to things like abundance, to things like opportunity, to say I'm going to show up every day, and then also show up to these calls, show up to these meetings, and intertwine with other amazing women and business people that have the same values as me. That inspires me to be a healthier version of myself, and also to inspire others to be that way as well. And then tying in with the abundance aspect and the wealth aspect, I think that we start to attract more of what we need and have more of what we need when we work on our health. And I believe the wealth aspect is a beautiful thing as well. Partnering with such a big company that is so progressive and conscious, but also so successful, that I feel like it's that inspiration to see others like Anna and some more upward motion in the company, some of these other leaders that are doing so well. and they're making such a great abundant life for themselves. And a lot of them are doing it in a way where this is their only income source. And that is so inspiring to me, because they're making the time, they're finding the people that are really in need of these superfoods, and they're really in need of this change in their life, shift in their health. And that is providing them their own financial wealth and abundance. And that just feels so heart-centered and heart-led to me. It feels like an authentic space. It feels like I'm enabling people to have that beautiful circle of health and wealth. And that's why I would love to inspire some other brand partners to hop on with us as well, and just kind of dip your toes in and see what there is to explore. I've been partnering now for a couple months, and I've really just gotten so much out of it already, just kind of starting my business as much as I can with my busy life. And that was something else I wanted to touch on, was how busy we can get. And we can just get in our heads and in our busy rush around. And I work at a spa, and I work there, 5 to 6 days a week. And when I start prioritizing a little bit of my health and wealth, a little bit of my health practices, and also, okay, I can make the time. I can make the time for Purium. I can make the time for this self-development and for this opening of new possibilities. That always makes me feel like I'm doing the most for me and my family. So it's been so rewarding, even just a couple months in, and I'm so excited to see where this can go, as I continue to pour more time and energy into it, because it's very much like you give what you get in life. And I really feeling that already. Like the more I pour into the business, the more it's pouring back into me and my health and wealth. And so it's been great too to really feel like I am on purpose with this business. And the purpose has been very much like community, earth, health, feeling a lot of those authentic reasons why. And also just growing up on a little homestead and being a part of like these organic communities up here in Maine. And then also my sister has been transforming an organic blueberry or a conventional blueberry farm to organic, and that's been a couple years in the making. And then just kind of seeing like her commitment to the earth. They have a beautiful piece of land up north. Just being inspired by my community and my family as well, feeling like this is really where I should be in terms of purpose. Like I feel like I am on purpose when I'm doing this work and I'm sharing these amazing superfoods. And as Anna said, it's amazing how regenerative agriculture literally is transforming the earth and is transforming the soil. And that can sort of begin within, with getting rid of that glyphosate out of our gut, or removing a lot of it, really helps with our mental clarity and our tying back into like feeling connected with the earth. And as much as we can do with our diet is one thing, but the superfoods have been such a great tool for me, because when I have that little bit of that lack of my nutrition, it's like that lifeline for me. It's like that life vest. Like I know I can have this quality organic superfoods in my life, and I know that if I continue to return to them and increase the amount that I'm taking every day and jumping into more, exploring all the different products, I know that I'll continue to have great results with it, and also just feeling like I am tying into that aspect of loving our mother. And so purpose and planet. I feel like purpose and planet tie all in together. But I am feeling that like collective consciousness where a lot of people are saying no more to a lot of their health issues and a lot of the toxic food that is available for us. And so this has been a really great opportunity for me to be like accountable with my own health and accountable with my own nutrition, saying this is the level of nutrition that I deserve, and this is the level of nourishment that my cells need to be able to be more in harmony with the earth and with people around me that need help, and be more of a clear vessel to be that healer and helper. And I really noticed that as the more I kind of open my channel and a holistic, and with my own holistic health, I'm able to hold space for my clients, hold space for my family and my kids, and set a better example for them how to be. which can be tough. Like I said, I have struggled with consistency, and you have to be kind to yourself. We're not perfect, but I feel like this has been a really great opportunity for me to be consistent and show up. And I think it just reverberates out into your life and into Mama Earth and everything around us. So I feel very aligned with everything that Purium has had to show me so far. And a lot of that just community has been wonderful too, living in rural Maine. I feel like a lot of us, that we're out on the outskirts, we're living in these beautiful rural places. It can feel really nice to have that network and know that there's those resources for us. So I've been feeling very held with this journey so far. I'm excited. I've had some great conversations with some people that are open to this, and I'm hoping to inspire some more friends and family, and maybe even strangers I don't know on the internet, to come follow down this path with me and explore more of what we can do and what we can be. So it's been really great. It's been just a wonderful journey so far, and I hope you'll join me in supporting me a little bit. I'll be posting a lot on social media, a lot of different content about my nutrition, my little rituals, different products I might be trying, and my success stories, and then also posting some testimonials, which have also helped me a lot to get to know other people's experiences with it. And so it's been such a great network and a wonderful opportunity so far. Yeah, I don't know quite what else to share at this point. And
Great.
Anna's guiding me along with all these awesome talking points and sharing.
Yeah, so beautiful, Megan. Like I couldn't
Thank
have
you.
said better myself what you just explained about how the core pillars like all weave in and really hold us. That is exactly how I feel as well. So thanks for articulating that for myself as
Yeah,
well.
of
And
course.
just so excited for you on this endeavor, and
Thank
excited
you.
to be partnered with you and go
Yeah,
forward.
it's been a gift.
Yeah, so I want to extend for those who are watching the replay and the ones who's here, different ways to support Megan on this new journey. And one, you're already doing it. You're showing up, you're watching this, and I know she has a lot of appreciation even just for that action of yours. And the other one is to just continue to support her. When, like she just said, she'll be on social media sharing. Just give her a heart, give her some love in the comments, and share her content even. Another way to support her is if any of this feels like that would be really beneficial for your health. If you have health goals of your own and you're curious about these products, we didn't really go into depth about the products themselves, but we have all that information for you for another conversation aside from this one. So yeah, reach out to her. She has a $50 coupon off your first purchase. And the third way to support her is if this does sound like a mission that is aligned with your values and something that could really serve you. I know being a mom working from home is such a gift. I get to be with my children. I create my own schedule and I get to take it on the road. I lived in Hawaii last summer with my children, with my family, which was
Oh,
such a dream. And I still got to do some very passionate work as I was there. So yeah, if it's open to anyone. There's no education required. We teach you everything. We have plenty of resources and beyond to learn from. So again, you would have Megan and myself and even more mentors to support you on this new journey to make, like Megan said, a side income to support you, or even a full income as well, depending on what you want to commit to. And then the last way to support her is refer her. If you know someone who is struggling financially and could use a additional stream of income, or if you know someone who's struggling in their health, keep Megan in the back of your mind to send them to her so that she and myself and again other mentors can help them with their health or starting the business. So I think that's all I have. Megan, do you want to close up with any last words?
Yeah, no, I really appreciate your time, and I really appreciate everyone who might be playing the replay, and Carolyn for tuning in. And I just want to say, we can do this together. It's really a mission of togetherness and of sharing is caring, I guess. Where, the more people we can chat with about these issues that we're all facing, or let's being each other's mirror, that is such like a growth of the collective consciousness. And I feel like this can be such a great network to anyone that might just be struggling with connection as well, and feeling that disconnect from their bodies, or feeling disconnect from community. And I would love to say, we are here to be your warm welcome back to yourself. If you need that love and connection, and we can always just chat too about any health goals you might have, and just any advice you might need. I love to be that resource for people, and I love to be, that listening ear, because we're all such complex, emotional, spiritual beings, and we're all, need to be here for each other in this life. So I'm here, and I really appreciate you all for being here and joining me and supporting me. And please don't be shy. I'm always available if anyone wants to chat further. And I really appreciate Anna for being here. She's just been such a great support. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.